and welcome again. My name's Jo Banks of What Next Consultancy. I am an executive and personal performance coach, and in this session I wanted to talk to you all about managing your thoughts. Our thoughts and our emotions are absolutely linked, and one of the things that comes up again and again with my clients is the fact that they don't realise that they can actually manage their thoughts and they actually have control over their thoughts. I had a client come to me a few months ago who said, "Jo, I keep having these awful thoughts, they keep reoccurring, I keep worrying about things, and these pictures and these films and these thoughts run in my head all the time, just keep running and running, and they make me feel really bad." So I just said, "Stop having the thought." And she looked at me as if I was bonkers. And when I actually explained to her that we have control over what we think about, it's just that nobody teaches us it, so we don't really realise that we have the control to change our thoughts. Now, quite often you'll find, like my client, that the same types of thoughts come up again and again, and there could be two things around that. It could just be that you're rerunning old films, because we do that a lot. Something that's happened in the past we can keep rerunning for no apparent reason. But one of the reasons could be that there's a message in it for us. So first of all, if you keep getting a negative thought that keeps reoccurring, firstly recognise it, acknowledge it. Sounds a bit mad, but stay with me. Acknowledge that thought, look at it objectively, just to see whether there's a meaning in it. It could mean that you keep getting a thought about somebody and you really need to ring them, or somebody keeps popping up in your mind and you know they've not been so good, so you need to go around and see them, or there's something that you've left unattended, a bill that needs paying, or something that needs some attention. So if it's something like that, deal with it, and you'll find that that reoccurring thought will disappear. Now, the other types of reoccurring thoughts are just, as I say, old programs that we just keep rerunning over and over again, and they can actually be quite destructive. So what I would say is, when you get one of those thoughts, is just acknowledge it and let it go. Wave it on. I tell some of my clients, because they find it easier to sort of work in pictures, so I'll say, when that thought pops into your head, see it, wave at it, send it on its way. Basically, what you've done then is you've acknowledged it, you've not given it any power, because you've actually changed your feeling, you've let it go, and it actually doesn't have a chance to take hold. Because actually what we think about, we get more of. So the more negative thoughts we have, they bring on more negative thoughts. Have you ever found that when you start to think about something and all of a sudden your train of thought has gone really, really negative? But also the same thing happens with positive thoughts. So the more positive you can get yourself in, the more of a positive state, then the more positive you become. So I think that's a really kind of quite easy way of managing your emotions. And a lot of people say, well, I really don't know, I really can't think of a positive thought. I can't think of anything positive. My life's awful. I can't think of anything positive. We can always think of something positive. Think about a child, think about a sunny day, think about lying on a beach, think about something that makes you happy. And just think about that thought. When that negative one comes in, wave it away and replace it with a positive thought, because the two can't coexist in our minds. So that's a really simple, easy way to manage your emotions. The next time, and you will notice it now that we've had the conversation, the next time you feel a negative thought coming to you, notice it, see if it has a meaning or something that you actually have to deal with. If you don't, send it on its way and think about something positive. I think you'll find that once you start to practice that, because it sometimes takes a while to get used to it, but once you practice it, it can have profound effects on your life, because you don't have to get trapped in that negative thinking cycle. Break free. We can all do it. It's quick, simple and easy, and you can do it. Until next time, thanks ever so much again for spending time with me, and I'll see you again soon.